What's going on YouTube? Today is Tuesday, April 11th. Hope you're having a great day. I am working from home today, just taking a quick lunch break to bring to you a massive amount of Yankee candle. Look, the bag is ripping open, as you can see. A massive... the bag just ripped open, actually. Very unsettling. Alright, so let me just get these straightened out so they don't fall everywhere. Alright, so I'm coming to you with literally like 20 empty candles. These are from like basically December, January, February, March, and let's just hop into it. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I burned through a ton. These need to be recycled. It's recycling day, and let's just hop into it. Some of these are going to fall. Right off the bat, I did a 22 ounce large jar of Summer Scoop. This is a creamy, decadent, rich strawberry ice cream. You can smell like actual pieces of strawberry in this candle. Obviously there is no strawberry in the candle, but I had a great burn. There's lots of oils in there. I probably could have burned this a little bit more, but I did not want to. I get real nervous when the candles burn down really low, and I have no problem. Sometimes I will chop this up and throw it into my melter to get some added scent. Throw. Let's go right into Vanilla Cupcake, 22 ounce large jar. It's a 2015 pour. No burn issues. Using an aluminum lid, this went all the way down. Strong throw on this. It's a very strong, buttery, rich, creamy frosting scent. Next up, we have Lavender Sunset. This one burned no problem. As you can see, I have no problem with Yankee candles. They burn perfectly for me. Just put that little aluminum lid on the top of it, and you're good to go. I got this at Home Goods for $12.99. This was a herbal fresh water scent. Definitely very, very relaxing and tranquil. I burned this in my master bedroom and I really appreciated it. If I saw this in the store, I would definitely pick it up again. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. I burned a Happy Tonight, which is a 2015 pour. It had some etching of snowflakes on the side. It was from the holiday collection. I think I got this at a semi-annual sale for like $6 or $7. No burn issues. Again, I probably could burn some more of this. I can throw it on my melter to get some added scent. This is a winter-like fresh cologne scent. I would recommend this to anyone. I was really pleased. I really enjoyed this candle, and it was a very strong throw. I had this in my master bath, and it was very pleasurable. Next up, we have Pina Colada. This was a $12.99 candle at Home Goods. I definitely got a nice throw on this. I had this burning when Ashley and AJ came down to try to go with like Welcome to Florida, like I'm burning Pina Colada. I paired this with a Vanilla Cupcake for a strong, like a fresh blast. Try to get it smelling like tropical, smell like Florida, like Welcome to Orlando, AJ and Ash and Ethan. So I burned this. Did have some burn issues on the way down. No big deal. It just had some marking. This one burned right out. No problem. This was pretty strong when it first started off, but then it kind of it mixed very well with vanilla, but it didn't really give a punch like I was used to. I've had Pina Colada in the past and it was very strong. This one wasn't bad. I just felt like it kind of went weak halfway through. Keep it moving. Next up, we have Silver Birch. Definitely have a little soot on this, no problem, no burn issues. This is a strong woodsy cologne note. To me, it is reminiscent of like an earthy, deep, rich, masculine cologne scent. It does have a little bit of a wood note to it, an earthy note. I would recommend this. If you've never tried this before, it's perfect. It's not just for the holidays. Did I just get soot on my nose? I might have. This is not just for the holidays. I actually would burn this any time of the year. It is just gives off a great scent. Next up, we have Mantown. Definitely a huge fan of this. No burn issues. A little bit of marking on the way down, no problem. This threw really nice for me. It's a strong cologne note. I love fresh scents. This is a fresh cologne scent. It definitely smells like cologne. This is a treasure that came back. I did pick up a duplicate of this in a recent haul. Next up, we have Over the River. This one had a little bit of a nightmare. It broke, as you can see. There's a huge crack in this. Had some sooting issues. This is why, guys, I don't do the 2-wick tumblers. I just struggle with it every time. This could be burned more. I definitely was trimming the wicks every time I lit it. I was, you know, treating the candle properly, burning it for the correct amount of time. I just couldn't get this puppy to stop smoking. It just filled my condo full of smoke, and I started to choke. And it was very unsettling. It was a nightmare. So I don't like the 2-wick tumblers. They're a mess. This is actually pretty clean. I could burn this more, and on top of that, the wax gets discolored. So this is like a bright bluish gray color, but when I get the 2-wick tumbler, it turns into like a smoky mess. What a nightmare. It smelled like a campfire after a while. I was just like, forget about it. I was kind of over it. Jeez. Next up, we have lemon lime. This is a tried and true favorite of mine. It's got a citrus, zesty smell. It is lemon, it is lime, it is equal parts. I get a fresh lemon, fresh lime. Not only do you get the fresh citrus note in this candle, you also get the strong zest note. So along with the juicy lime, you get the lime zest, along with the juicy wet lemon. All right, sorry about that, my camera just died. So let's go right back into this, take two. All right, so what I was trying to say about this lemon lime is you get the lemon zest, you get the lime zest, but you also get the juicy pulp of the lemon and the juicy pulp of the lime. So very juicy, wet, fruity. Would definitely recommend this to anyone. Check this one out. It should be in your treasure section in your store. Next up, we have Black Sand Beach. This is all the hype. Very pleased with this. I would recommend this to anyone. This is I reviewed this during my haul video, and I had to burn it. It's just this fresh ocean, earthy. It's got a peppercorn, like a peppery note to it, some sort of it. I didn't get the pepper note when I smelled it on cold. However, when I burned it, it was like peppery, patchouli, earthy. But overall spa-like, beach-like, fresh-like, and just definitely pleasant and overall remarkable. No burn issues, tiny bit of marking. Guys, great candle. If you don't have this one yet, go haul it. You will be pleased. Let's keep it moving. Got a bunch of these. Next up, Warm Woolen Mittens 2015 pour. It is, look at the wick on that one, it's a nightmare. Like I said, when they start to get burned down pretty far, and I have so many candles to get through, I typically just let it burn, and I put it on my melter, or I just consider it a wash, or I chunk it up and throw it into a melter. Warm Wool Mittens, I get a leather, sandalwood, very woodsy note to this, very soothing, very strong. Would recommend this to anyone. It does have like almost a, I'm trying to think of the word. Sandalwood is a predominant note in this. It does have leather notes to it as well. I'm a big fan of leather. This one is retired, and I always think it's weird when there's people on the label, but whatever. I would buy this again if it came out. Oh my gosh, we have so many. All is Bright. Got this semi-annual sale with my cousin Johnny. What's up, Johnny? We hauled up there in Baltimore the day after Christmas. This one, again, no burn issues. This is a effervescent, citrusy, kind of a champagne smell, definitely fresh and citrusy. I would recommend this. I think they should bring this one back. I had great throw on this. It filled up my entire guest bathroom and hallway. Like, I remember I was burning it and I just couldn't believe how strong it was. Next up, we have Coastal Waters. I had picked this up at a home goods haul. It's a 2015 pour. Beautiful blue wax, strong throw. It was a very fresh sea salt smell, and definitely very relaxing and fresh, and it smelled like ocean. I mean, I absolutely love this one. You guys know I love my fresh scents. So it's $12.99, zero burn issues. That one went all the way down. I do trim the wick every single time I light the candle, but sometimes it collects little pieces of the wick on the bottom, no problem. But definitely got a great burn on that. Would get it again. Red Raspberry, same thing here, great burn. No burn issues whatsoever. However, I did start having the wick bank to the left, so when the candle gets low, you know, it makes me nervous to have flames you know, that are banking to the left. It means that the wick has detached from the bottom of the candle, and the last thing you want is for that wick to come over to the side of the glass, heat up the glass, and may possibly make it shatter or explode. That's something you definitely don't want to do. Whenever you burn candles, I always put them, for example, like on this pedestal, always something to protect the heat, you know, from the candle, especially when they're getting lower down. You don't want to be in a situation where you're having a hot candle burning, you know, like granite or wood or a shelf or a bookshelf, wherever you have it. So just always put your candles on something. Oh my gosh, we have so many here. Next up, we have Guava Coconut Fusion. This is a fruity, coconutty, strong, juicy. It's got a melon note, a guava note, a mango note. This reminds me a little bit of passion fruit martini. This one was great. Zero burn issues, very strong throw. I don't know, Yankee has been kicking it up. These new summer spring candles have just been rocking my world. Next up, we have Treehouse Memories. This one was a nightmare. The scent was great, the throw was great. I recently burned this one, and I had some markings on the way down. Might have been because we had a heat wave here in Orlando the past few weeks. It was like in the 90s, so I had the AC cranked. So I think the AC, when the AC is like in the 70s, low 70s, it sometimes can mess with the burn. I was pleased with the throw, but the actual performance, it just looks kind of gross. But I would get this again. This is a 2013 pour, and I do have backups for this. Would recommend it. Celebrate. This is a Yankee candle I got, I believe, during the semi-annual sale. It's a 2015 pour. This was a weak throw. I did like the scent on this. I got a lemon pound cake. It was rich, it was buttery. It was kind of a crossover of maybe like a lemon bakery note, like a lemon cupcake. I got a frosting note, but it was not very strong. It started off pretty strong, and then it just kind of got lost. I remember it being like super strong. It had an awesome pool on this, but like I said, it failed to meet my expectations for Yankee. This was probably the lightest candle I've had from them in a very long time. I would not buy this one again. I do like the scent, however, the throw was not there for me. Next up, we have Bubbly Pomegranate. Oh my God, this one was a nightmare. Look at the wick on that one. Oh, great throw, juicy, wet, berry scent, very strong, had a small effervescent note. It definitely smells like fruit punch, cherries. The wick, it's sooted, and look, it's never a good thing when your wicks bank to the left. Very unsettling. I love the scent. Just had a little bit of a burn issue on this. Kind of a nightmare, but no big deal. So like I said, I can throw this on the warmer or chunk it up. But this, like I said, when I see the wick starting to move, it's red flag. Danger, danger. Don't want to start a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Next up, we have a 3-wick tumbler of Beach Holiday, one of my top 5 all-time favorite scents from Yankee Candle. This is a 2015 pour. I believe I got this Bed Bath & Beyond for a very, very cheap price. I think it was like $4 or $5. No burn issues. Very strong throw. This is one of my favorites. I'm not a huge fan of the 3 wicks, but I think I paid $4 or $5 for this on a clearance, and it is one of my favorite scents. Next up, we have a Nightmare Frightmare. Holy jeez. Look at this. If you can see the label, it's World Journeys, South African Vineyard. This one was just a smoke shit show. It was a nightmare. What a frightmare. Oh my gosh. This was just complete smoke. This is another example of why the 2-wick tumblers are not in my life. I don't know where I got this candle. It was probably at Home Goods or the alike, but man, this was just a smokestack. It's seriously, every time I would trim those wicks, it would just be like sky-high flames and just smoke and soot, and ain't nobody got time for that. I know I don't. So I like the scent. 2-wick tumbler, no bueno. I would never recommend a 2-wick tumbler. I know some people out there love 2-wick tumblers. They're not for me. Next up, we have a hot towel. This is a 2013 pour. It's the Men's Barber series. A rare find. I've never really seen this before. I picked this up in a semi-annual sale. I think this was $5. Great smell. It was a fresh, crisp linen scent, but also had an amber note. I believe this is like dark black glass. Would recommend this. Would buy it again. And then we have Coconut Beach, small tumbler. Huge throw on this. I got a nice coconut tropical scent, a little bit of sand, sandalwood, a little bit of sun and sand, but also got a berry note on this small tumbler. A little bit of a burn issue, but no problem. I would recommend this to anyone, and I loved it. Two more. I have one more Yankee. Hang on. One more Yankee. All right, Mediterranean Breeze. This is a Mediterranean Breeze small tumbler, no burn issues, very strong throw. This is a wicked good scent. It's strong, it's cologne-like, it's watery, it's fresh. Wow, this one is great. I got the large jar. I cannot wait to burn it. This one was good. I have two non-Yankee candles that I burned. This one was Blue Marine and Water Lily. This was a beautiful jar. It was $9.99 from Home Goods. This is a DW Home candle, and this was strong. It was salty. It was beach-like. It had a little bit of a floral note, but it was very watery and aquatic. Wow. I did have some little bit of sooting issues in there, and there is some more wax in there to burn. I'm going to throw it in the melter. DW Home, I just was really appealed to this. I thought the product was well made and well put together. I mean, look at the pattern on that. It's great glass. I might reuse this. Definitely think that DW Home really steps up their game with the aesthetics of their candles. And then last up, I have this candle, which is amazing. Capri Blue Volcano. I got this from my cousin for my birthday. It was expensive. This was not cheap. This was $30 for this candle, and had a great burn. This is a soy candle, very strong, citrusy, fruit punch, very fresh. It's very hard to explain this candle, but if you've ever had it and smelled it, you know what I mean. Had some extra wax that was left over on the bottom. I'm going to scrape this out, put it in a melter. Would highly recommend this candle. Very expensive, very high-end candle. I believe this comes in all different colors and sizes, but it's the Capri Blue Volcano number 6. Again, this one was a great one. So if you've ever tried this brand, I would recommend it. I'm a Yankee guy at heart, but sometimes I do branch out. And that is it. There's my ripped bag. And I'm not even sure what this is, a receipt, it looks like. So all is good. Thanks for watching my channel today. Today's going to be a great day. Why? Because every day is a great day. Hopefully I got through this pretty quick. There are so many empties here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8, over 20. A lot. So let me get these recycled. I got a pork roast going in my crock pot. I'm making an awesome meal. I love Tuesdays. I work from home on Tuesdays, and I get so much done. I start at the crack of dawn. I get to exercise, and maybe it'll be my new filming day. Who knows? Take a quick lunch break and film videos for y'all. Hope you guys have a happy Easter, and we'll check you guys soon. Talk to you soon. Later, guys. Bye.